everyone! Today we would like to present our topic that is about encouraging student participation and engagement. Our team that presentation today are me, Suryaningsih, and my friend, Puspa and myself, Puspa. There are techniques for promoting active participation among EVL learners. There are questions, brainstorming, debate, one-sentence summary, group work, and case study. First of all, I would like to explain about strategy questions. This strategy centers on using questions to stimulate critical thinking, spark discussion, and explore the student understanding. It can be used before, during, or after learning. In before learning, it's to access prior knowledge and activate curiosity. For example, what do you already know about this topic? In during learning, is to guide learning, maintaining engagement, and clarity concept in real time. For example, why do you think that happened? In after learning is to reflect on and consolidate knowledge. For example, how would you apply this in a real world scenario? And next, I would like to explain about brainstorming. Brainstorming is a collaborative technique that encourages groups to generate a large number of ideas or solutions to a problem in a short period of time. In a brainstorming session, or a group comes together to focus on a specific problem, question, or topic. Participants are encouraged to share all ideas without criticism or judgment. And the goal is to create a large pool of ideas which can later be reviewed, refined, or combined into workable solutions. It is a collaborative process that thrives on energy, imagination, and open-minded. And next is about debate. Debate is a strategy in which two or more parties present opposing argument about a particular topic or issue. Each side tries to convince an audience or jury of the validity of their position through evidence, logic, and rhetoric. So the goals in the debate is to persuade an audience or judge using clear reasoning, evidence, and effective communication. In a debate, there are two or more parties are assigned or choose different positions. Each side present arguments, support them with evidence, and respond to the opposing side's points. The format encouraging both logical reasoning and effective speaking. In debates can be formal with rules, time limits, and judge, or informal for classroom discussion with structure. This strategy is often used in education, law, politics, and public discourse to build the deeper understanding of complex issues. And last, I would like to explain about one-sentence summary. One-sentence summary identifies the main idea of a text, presentation, or topic and summarize it into one coherent and concise sentence. In this technique, students read or listen to the context. They are then asked to distill the core message into one sentence. This requires identifying the most important information and expressing it in a logical, complete topic. And it also helps to ensure that students truly understand the material. So for the next material will be explained by my friend.
Okay, thank you for the time. The next is group work. Group work involves students working together in small group to achieve a common learning goals. This can be text completion, project, discussion, or problem solving. The objective is develop collaboration and communication skill, encourage peer learning, share the work load and responsibilities, generate these diverse ideas and solutions to group interaction. And the last is study quiz. Study quiz is a learning strategy in which students analyze and discuss complex real or realistic situation or problem. They are required to identify a problem, analyze information, and propose solution or recommendation based on the data provided. The objective is develop analytical and problem-solving skill, putting theory into practice, improve decision-making ability, encourage critical thinking and evaluation of various options. Okay, the next slide. The role of technology in enhancing student engagement and participation in language learning. The first is making learning more interactive and interesting. For example, interactive quiz apps such as Cannot quiz make students active in answering questions while completing healthy. Okay, the second, provide opportunities for speaking and listening practice. For example, YouTube and podcast, authentic source for listening to access conversation or relevant topic. And the third is supporting collaboration and digital project. For example, Zoom or Google Meet. A student can discuss in small group during online learning. And the fourth is increasing motivation to gamification. For example, Duolingo, memories, language learning apps that make learning feel like playing a game. Okay, the next slide will be explained with my friend. Thank you.
Okay, here I will continue to explain the role of technology in enhancing student engagement and participation in language learning. The last is about provide quick and personalized feedback. Technology helps teachers provide quick and personalized feedback for students, which boosts engagement and participation in language learning. It also supports students by meeting them wherever they are and helping them improve at their own pace, making learning more interactive and enjoyable. For example, we can use Google Form as a tool for formative tests that are scored immediately, so students can also complete this test from anywhere. So I think that's all about the explanation the role of technology in enhancing student engagement and participation in language learning. I will move to the next slide. It's about challenges and solutions in encouraging student participation and engagement in language learning. First, I will explain about the challenges. There are several challenges in encouraging student participation and engagement in language learning. First, we had limited vocabulary in language structure, and then low learning motivation, and the last is lack of support from home. Limited vocabulary and language structure. Students may have struggled to express themselves or understand the material due to weak foundation in vocabulary and grammar. Meanwhile, in low learning motivation, some students may feel unmotivated or participate due to the fast failure, lack of interest, and unclear goals. And the lack of support from home without encouragement or good learning environment at home, students may not practice or stay engaged with the language. So from these challenges, we find some solution. We find some solution that are first we can use educational technology. Tools like Kahoot, quizzes, and Zoom can make lessons more interactive, competitive, and fun, helping to raise motivation and participation. We also can create a supportive classroom environment, encourage a culture where making mistakes is part of learning so students feel safe to try and speak up. Use positive reinforcement and peer collaboration is to build confidence and community. We can also provide extra support and resources. We can offer additional vocabulary building activities and grammar tools such as apps, flashcards, and games. So share learning tips or digital tools with parents to involve them in their child progress even in small ways. Okay, I think that's about the challenges and solution. The last I will explain about the conclusion. So the conclusion of this material is student active participation is very important by learning English as a foreign language. By implementing a variety of interactive strategies and making optimal use of technology, teachers can increase student motivation, self-confidence, and communication skill. Okay, I think that's all about our presentation today. If you have any question, please put it below in the comment section. Thank you.